Okay, sadly, I have to make one more video. I meant to do this a few days ago, because, I have a TikTok. It's not very popular. I may have, like, maybe 40 followers. Maybe. I can tell you in a minute. So, I'm trying to make this video peacefully. Okay, I'm not gonna do that. But, I'm gonna try to make, and guys, fucking streaming right now. But, I'm gonna try to make this video as peaceful as possible. Because I'm not here for trouble. Alright. So, I got blocked by this guy that I follow, which is this video right here. So, in this teeny bitty tiny circle, there's a dude named IamRaymand. Alright. I don't have a whole lot of negative to say about IamRaymand. But if you get this IamRaymand, which I hope that you do, I'm not trying to be a dick, but you have pretty much put me in a position where I don't really have a choice. Alright. So about a week ago, I figured it was like a temporary block thing. It won't gonna be no shit. I reached out to him on YouTube. He has not reached back to me, and that's cool. So now I gotta make this damn video. Because I don't want to do it. I don't want to go to war with this guy. Because I'm not really about a lot of goddamn conflict unless I can do it with my fucking hands. Because as a martial artist, there's a respect line. As a person in general, there is a respect line. So I'm going to say this, and I say this lovingly, because I don't know this dude from Adam and Eve other than I followed him on TikTok, because he's cool as shit. He was cool as shit. He might still be cool as shit. But because I'm blocked, I don't know. So, let's see if I can make a good video about IamRaymand without totally insulting him, if at all possible. So, the last video I tried to watch of Mr. IamRaymand, and he has a YouTube page, so again, I reached out to you on YouTube, fella, and again, you're being a dick. I'm not going to return the dickness to you that you are giving to me. But for everyone else who's watching, my 100 followers, y'all know how I feel about drugs, alright? I don't care if you're doing them, as long as I'm not doing them. And as long as you are grown enough to accept the responsibilities that come with doing illegal paraphernalia, then smoke weed, do whatever you want, until your goddamn testicles pop off. Or if you're a female, your ovaries snap. Or your boobies pop off. Whatever. As long as you are adult enough to deal with the consequences that come with doing illegal paraphernalia, you don't have a problem with me. I am not God. I don't judge anyone. But Mr. Raymond, we gotta have a little chit chat, brother. You might need to slim back on some of that weed there, fella, because I'm one of the people that's been kind of following you for quite some time. And granted, when you high, you cool as hell, and you say some real legit shit, which is why I'm not sure if you're actually high, or if you're enlightened, or if you're like really just out to lunch. But here's how you know you might need to cut back on your drugs a little bit. Just a little bit, And again, I say this lovingly. He's probably going to block me forever now because he's probably just that fucking high. Which goes back to, he probably ain't going to watch the video all the way through. As I said at the beginning, I don't have a problem with this guy. I thought he was cool as shit. But he blocked me for an incident. Alright, so let me explain the incident because, again, he might be too high. Yes, I purposely did that. I did that lovingly because I've never done drugs. Outside of alcohol, vagina sandwiches, and tea. Tea is the only drug that I drink outside of vodka. There's no vodka in here. Might be a fuck ton of sugar in this bitch, but there's no vodka. And now for the incident. So, 2 weeks ago, about 2 weeks ago, maybe 3, I've been busy. Last week was really bad for me. So about 2 weeks ago. We're going to say 2 weeks ago, and it could have possibly been 3 weeks ago. So it was like on a Friday night. I'm pretty sure it was a Friday night. Now granted, he goes on TikTok a lot. Because his TikTok following is a lot bigger than his YouTube following. Because I just found his YouTube following. Which has the same name, by the way. Which Kung Fu Havoc left him a friendly message telling him that IamJW_, and you block me, I am a fan that follows you, and you block me without merit. So let me explain the incident again, since I didn't get to it when I started drinking my tea. Alright, so the fella was having some tech problems. If you've been with me for the last 2 weeks, if you're new to my channel, then you don't know, but for the last 2 weeks, this damn thing here, I need to replace it. And I've only had this phone pretty much only a month. Probably not even that long. I have to find a receipt and check it. But this phone's having all kinds of problems. I mean, it's literally having all kinds of problems. So, on the night in question, Mr. IamRaymand was having tech problems. And I am just not good with tech. And I was having tech problems. And his last words that night was, JW underscore is working for the government. Alright, fella, look. See these dog tags right here? When they were issued to me, and when I was enlisted, yeah, I worked for the government. I worked for the Army National Guard. I was an infantry soldier. Alright? As of today, I've been out of the military 10 years. I went in 2010. I got out in 2010. So I hadn't gotten the chance to serve the way I wanted to serve because I got hurt and there's a big metal shard in my ass because I had to get a hip replacement. So I was going to be all I could be, and instead I got a messed up life and a new hip. Alright, that being said, Mr. IamRaymand was high as a motherfucker. So I'm trying to tell him that I'm having tech problems and I can't really catch what he's saying. Now from his point of view, it was JW underscore is interfering with his tech. Okay, 2 things. First, that was way too much credit, dude. You got good drugs if you think that my dumb ass can fuck with your cell phone, with my cell phone, as dumb as I am. Dude, I can barely get a computer to work. I can barely get my damn TikTok to work. I can barely get my Instagram to work. I can barely get my YouTube to work. I can barely get my Facebook to work. And somehow in your universe of smoking the fuck out of whatever the hell you were smoking that night, my cell phone, which was having tech problems that night, is causing your cell phone tech problems. And not only do you take it an extra step further, I'm trying to explain it to you, and you block my ass. And no merit whatsoever, not, I cussed them out, not, I called them all kinds of dogs, whores, and bitches and shit, which I wouldn't do, because I like this jackass. That's right, I'm calling him a jackass, and I mean that in the most loving way, because, I'm going to tell you, I got 100 fans here, finally. And I don't care what these 100 fans say, it would take a hell of a lot for me to block them. And not because I would block them just to do it, but one, I don't know how. So if I don't know how to block anybody, I can't stop anybody from saying bad shit about my videos. I can't, because my dumb ass don't know how to block you. I found out how to block my crazy insane uncle, but he still leaves me messages. So I don't know how to block anyone. But what I can say is that this dude, I know you see them damn lights. This dude blocked me for something that happened in his skull because he was high as a fucking kite. So I'm trying to explain, I said, look dude, I'm having tech problems. All he caught was, it's tech. And the first time that I read it's tech, it was because my tech wasn't acting badly. And I was trying to tell him, it's tech because technology just does that shit. And where he was at, I think it was like starting to storm, because I don't know his exact location, because he's not in Charlottesville, Virginia like me. Because if he was, then I actually would drive to his house and have a word-to-word conflict with him and talk to him like men. However, I don't know where he is, but I respect him, and I was trying to tell him, look dude, it's a tech issue, because my phone was tripping all day that day. It was tripping on Facebook, it was tripping on Instagram, and it's still tripping to this day. So I was trying to explain to him that it's tech, and I'm not good with tech. And so in my last sentence to him, I'm having tech problems. When he read that out loud, he only read the part about tech. So he goes, JW underscore is working for the government. Let me block his bitch ass. So I'm not gonna come back off him saying I'm a bitch ass. Alright? What I am is a fan that you blocked. You know, because I remember the things that you were talking about. I'm not gonna mention them now because, you know, like I done already busted your ass like 9 times about how high you have gotten. This is how you know when you need to slow down your intake on your greenery. Because I can't say I seen him drinking. But every time he's on, he's always sparking up a joint. So wherever he is, marijuana must be legal. But he's always smoking the shit, which makes his videos cool as shit. However, you know you're smoking too much when you're blocking people who can tell you every video that you've done, you've been high as a fucking kite. Which makes you cool as shit. But I'm one of these people. I don't believe that you should have to do drugs to, you know, enlighten others. Y'all should see my martial art movies and videos. I don't tell people, you know, oh, I had a sip of wine before I did. No. I need to be sober and straight. So when I'm making a movie, I don't make a mistake. When I'm making a video, I don't make a mistake. And even if I make a mistake, I own it. Now, so that's how those things work. But this dude was 3 shits to the wind high when he blocked me. Now, I don't care if he doesn't unblock me on TikTok, because he's on TikTok right now at almost 1 a.m. It's 3 minutes to 1 a.m., so this is my very last video, and I need to get to posting, but he's on there right now. I would be watching him right now had he not blocked me almost 3 weeks ago. So I'm posting this video out of the fact that I hope that it actually gets to him so he understands, yo, dude, I was not fucking with your phone because as dumb as I am, I couldn't do that. However, you might want to cut back on that weed, brother, so that you don't block fans. You block trolls. I get that. I don't know how to block trolls either. I don't know how to block anyone, which is why I know that my ass was not fucking with his phone. But his ass was so goddamn high on whatever the fuck Mary Poppins had put into his little smoking weed thing that he blocked a fan. That being said, and I say this lovingly, you do not have to unblock me, but you really might want to cut back on some of your greenery, brother. This is Kung Fu Havoc number 2, and for Mr. I Am Raymond, that would be JW_GrayWolf616 on TikTok. So, you don't have to unblock me. I'm cool. I can still follow you on YouTube. But yeah, this here, there's nothing in my hand, by the way. That's just me simulating what he was doing when he blocked me. Oh yeah, you know, you might want to cut back a bit on that, buddy. Because, you know, people who do drugs wind up screwing themselves on some way or another. So you probably shouldn't do drugs. But if you're going to do drugs and that's your lifestyle, I'm not God. I don't judge you. I don't care. Because that's what you want to do. I mean, as long as you're not giving it to kids and as long as you're not getting animals high, then knock yourself out. Smoke weed until your fucking balls pop off. And start running and talking to you. Because that's going to be awesome to see you kicking and shaking while your balls are running around. Because that would be cool as shit. I've seen what drugs do to people. So let me put that in there before I go. Because like I said, I don't really care if Mr. Raymond doesn't unblock me. But what I do care about this. Alright, I watched a young lady. We revived her. We got her to the hospital in time. I watched a young lady overdose on heroin. I watch people who do weed go to other drugs and lose everything. And as long as I'm breathing, I will never do drugs. If the doctor didn't give it to me and I have to take it, like say I all of a sudden get diabetes, so I gotta take pills, you know, then I'm gonna do the drugs because I want to live. But if it's other drugs, you know, like weed, coke, crack, hell no, ain't touching that shit. I had family members who died from crack. I watched a young lady, a very beautiful young lady, OD on heroin. I've watched another young lady OD on heroin, which is another one that I revived and stayed with her all night long. And she's family. And that's just between us. And I'm not giving up no names. But when you see shit like that, you look at life differently. Drugs ain't an option for me. Drugs have taken good people that I know. Drugs have destroyed good people that I know. I will never do drugs. This is Kung Fu Havoc number 2. Be seeing you. And Mr. I Am Raymond. You either unblock me or you don't. I'm good either way, brother. But So that you don't make this mistake for other fans who think you're cool as shit like I do, you probably want to cut back on some of that greenery, fella. Be seeing ya.